prepare for the inevitable fight that we get on our hands when we try to trade these things.
Get out.
Got the card, Zoltan.
Ha! Seems we'll make it before the king of beggars buggers can get me. Come on. I arranged to meet the buyer at an old brewery. He'll be delighted to see we've got all the cards.
That's where he'll try and kill us, or somebody else will show up and try to kill us, take the cards and the money.
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, long as they pay.
I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine.
Oh, I can't wait to get the king of beggars out of my beer.
Oh, look, he's dead.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Sword, Geralt. You're surrounded by enemies. Sword, Geralt. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. He can handle himself.
Rumble time.
Where the fuck has he gone? What?
You cunt. Stop walking into his soul.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Geralt. Just attack them, Geralt!
Go on, Geralt! After him! I'd only slow you down.
Oh, he's gone up. Up the ladder, Geralt. I've had enough of your fucking shenanigans as it is.
What? Can't understand a word.
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
He heard me all the way over there. Fucking prick. Where the fuck are we going from here? Oh no, we weren't supposed to climb it. We were supposed to just knock it down. For fuck's sake. No? Down then? Ah. And then I'm losing so much fucking health like every 2 seconds. How fucking tall is this tower? Are we stuck in an infinite loop? I dare not jump down any more stairs because I won't have any fucking health left by the time we're done. morning.
Leave me. Swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
You threatened my friend. Nobody threatens Geralt's friends.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
I'll take the cards.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Hang on, got a bunch of coins. I want to see if they're actually any good. What are they? People are killing for them. Surely they're pretty decent, right? Yeah, they're elite cards. Doesn't do anything, though. Although there is another elite for my deck. Which is nice. What can we get rid of? Get rid of that. Trade it for my new epic. Yep. Another epic for my awesome card collection.
Zoltan?
Geralt.
You've been in town a while? Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources, wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand the city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
And now I shall ask him to, yeah.
I know where Ciri is.
And why are we here? Let's go get the lassie!
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
Okay. Pay a few debts first, though, dude. Okay, next up, we will talk to Triss, I suppose. Don't know why I'm going to quests. And no doubt I have to help Triss with a quest, or with her own Masquerade Ball quest thingy as well. Alright guys, I have my mask and some very blurrily textured clothes for Geralt. We'll, just because it looks rather weird without armor. Get rid of the crossbow.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Yep.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time.
Damn better, love.
Well then, shall we go?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Oh, come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
You'll get over it, love.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake.
He's supposed to be.
I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back, you coward!
What a
I'm not
jackass.
done with you.
I'd have kicked his ass, but there's a lot of guards around, and I don't have my swords.
Late for supper again.
I'm a kraken!
My, is
We do not so. Uh-huh.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Don't like that guy.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
Do we have to?
'Tis an offence to nature. Does the temple guard know what goes on there?
Shh. The guard is well aware.
You say the price is reasonable.
So, how goes it? Who's winning?
No one as yet.
Then I shall return later.
Time to invest in
How is
newbies.
business?
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Sure, why not? I never
Let's
turned down
do it.
Gwent. And with my wolf mask, no one can see my poker face. Is that a good thing? Bad thing? I don't know. I always end up playing Gwent. Don't know how, but I always do. We're up against Nilfgaard, so there's going to be a hell of a lot of... yeah, there's going to be a hell of a lot of range stuff, which is what we mainly want to get rid of. Biting Frost. Biting Frost might be good for the first round. If I play Ciri in the first round... I leave Ciri, actually. I'll play Roach. Use you for card draw. Ooh, got another 2 of you guys, that's nice. And a buff to my shit. Yeah. I got Yennefer to bring back shit from the dead. Assuming that I win this turn, anyway. So, fuck it. We'll play... No, actually, I won't play you because... Alright, assuming we're going in for broke, we'll play you first, and I can bring back the catapult next turn. Oof. I kind of want to win this round. I could use Ciri. It'll bring me far ahead. If I want to play these guys in the next round. Yeah, we'll do Biting Frost. Removes 2 from his board. Or 1, should I say, which puts me in front, and he needs to then play a game. We'll play you. I'm still bleeding. Ha 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 ha. I could use Commander's Horn to buff it, but... We'll play Ciri. I'm all in at this point. We need to win this round. He'll pass now, surely. No, he's going to play more, give me another card. Okay, he's doing card draw. Which is annoying, because it forces me to play more shit. Not what I wanted at all. Yeah, not what I wanted. Well, I don't have any other play. Ah! I might just pass and let him see what he does. Fuck it, we'll pass and see what he does. He's got 6 cards left. He needs to double his points. He can probably do it. I really want to win this round. Is the issue. Oh, fine. There you go, now you've passed. Annoying as it is, I can still pull for victory, hopefully. Yes! Okay, I can definitely pull for victory. Got 2 graveyard cards. We'll play you two first. Scorch. Shit. Not the end of the world, but still. Irritating. Yeah, we bring back the catapult. Although, if I brought back these two, and then buffed them with my Warhorn, because that's 8, and then times 8, it'd be like having two of these on the board. But I can only have one of those on the board. Or I could have more card draw. Fuck it, we'll risk. Hopefully he doesn't have any frost or anything that can... Nah, he just appears to have infantry. Yeah, then we buff you. Which is like having 2 catapults, basically. And we'll use my leader card to bring you up to 10. And then the bitch only has... Well, that only has 1 card left. There's no way he can possibly win. Clear weather. Yeah, that does a lot. Victory is mine. Da, 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 da.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must bring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet, do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm done.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win?
Invest in rubies.
Novigrad, capital of
So,
the world.
how goes it? Who's winning?
No one's yet.
Then I shall return
Times of
later.
famine and war are necessary. They are how society purges.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
Word is he's made some
Naturally,
enemies.
this only applies to
Turned to Joel finally.
And
Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all, how do you recognise me?
It's that pig face. The mask.
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuven.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
That's probably smart.
She wore a turkey mask to
Late
the
for
last
supper
ball.
again.
Imagine.
Gosh, your mother says the girl has a secret.
Excuse me a moment.
We've met this chick, have we not? Already.
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
I think we've met before.
Oh, you're... Indeed. Well, I must say I feel reassured Albert will be in good hands.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit, devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
When will the next witch burn, I wonder?
The men of this family of little luck. Scouring
Late for
Vagel
supper
but died
again.
young.
Do you think the women, they...
Can't be certain. Rumors abound.
Power of the eternal fire be with you.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh!
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another
Nothing.
night with that whore.
I leapt out of the way in time, naturally, and it merely singed my eyebrows.
Yeah, that's him.
Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Oh, don't
Yes,